A day in the life of an energy medicine practitioner. But first, I'm always mom. Little man wanted help with his hair this morning, and I'm ignoring everything I need to do so that I can sit and nurture my soul. I love to read, get myself ready in the morning, even if I'm not going anywhere. And especially on days that I give Reiki sessions to people, I make sure I get my butt outside and ground myself. If you've never heard of grounding, it is literally connecting with nature, getting your feet on the ground, reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You are safe. You are supported. There's something so magical doing this with your feet in the grass. And today I decided it was a great day to spend some time outside, especially barefoot. And let's talk about this garden. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was going to survive the greenhouse tumble. I'll see if I can find the video and pin it in the comments if you guys didn't see it. But I had 4 months of seedlings and over 100 plants that the wind took and jumbled. I was screaming, crying. My kids and my husband were picking out little seedlings out of the soil, but we didn't know what anything was. So I decided I was gonna do roulette gardening this year. I was just gonna plant whatever I had left and see what happened. And man, nature is just so beautiful. The garden ended up fantastic. I kind of knew, obviously, what were like squash because of the type of leaves, but there was a ton of seedlings that were barely even have true leaves on them. I even have a pumpkin. Today's major mission is this berry box. This bird net has been over it because as soon as I planted my strawberries, the next week, you guys, I lost everything to the damn birds. And I was not playing. This is a first year berry box. So I planted everything in it this year. Grapes up the middle, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, and then a bunch of flowers in it. So this bird netting lasted about 3 months and I'm already over it. So it's coming down. I'm kind of starting to prepare the garden for winter, get my last fall crops in, and this bed really needed some cleaning up. So the net was just in the way. Look at my good puppy. He just sits at the gate and watches. He knows he's not supposed to be in the garden. I feel like I skipped my middle age life, like I'm 34, and went right to the granny stage. Hot tea and a swing in the garden. I can spend hours out here. It's peaceful. It's so rewarding. The whole thing started when the pandemic came about. And I was like, oh, heck no, I'm going to be able to feed this family. And they do say one day again in the future, if you believe it, that those who can grow their own food will be the only ones eating. Outside of that, it's fun. The kids absolutely love it. It is a great skill to have. And the reward at the end. Like, we had so many fresh veggies with our dinners this week. We had fresh Kentucky green beans, zucchini. I made lemon blueberries, zucchini muffins. Anywho, after the garden, I went and printed off our free National Parks Pass. Fourth graders get one. You can go to the website and check it out, print it off at home. They're normally $80. It was on my list to do, so I marked it off. And then it's time to get ready for the Reiki appointment. I work out of the house, so I pull out my table. I just take the table down to the Reiki room, which my husband helped me set up and redo this year. I just love him. He supports all my crazy ideas. But this is where the majority of my crystals are, all of my sound healing tools, my oracle cards, my charts, all of my fun tools like my pendulums, my sprays, my rods, and there's plenty of room in this space. I just moved the kitchen table over and pop up the bed, which it was giving me some problems, but I ended up getting it. All good, crisis diverted. Now, I got this table off of Amazon. I have it linked in my store for those of you interested. It came with the headpiece, the arm piece, and as well as the hanging down for when you're laying on your stomach to rest your arms. Uh, if you want to know, I will take a picture, but just head over to the Amazon link. And then I have some special sheets that I always toss in the dryer. They always stay clean. I put them away after I wash them. So I just like to fluff them up, warm them up, plop them on nice and fresh. Overall setup only takes about 15 or 20 minutes. It's more so of me getting my energy right and grounding myself, doing my to-do list. That takes the most. But I'm doing most of that anyways, and this is a great reminder of really how my day goes when I just focus on my own energy and getting myself right. Life is just so beautiful, you guys. I love this work. But before I can actually sit down and focus and do this, I've got to handle all these little things, like the dishes that the kids were supposed to do last night, wiping down the counters, definitely hydrating. I've got to bring the speakers in the room because I do play loud binary beats, touch up on my signs, and then, of course, get a quick yoga session in, loosen myself up, center my energy. Yoga is life, you guys. It's not about stretching, it's about what you learn on the way down. Huh? How do you like that? And it's something that makes me feel so strong mentally, physically, emotionally afterwards. Yoga is just, it's so amazing. I am a certified yoga teacher. I work one on one more so with coaching clients as part of their routines. If you guys are interested, just let me know. It's just an option. If not, hit your YouTube, guys. That's the best way to start. Just go to YouTube and type in beginner yoga and see who calls out to you. There's so many teachers, so many great digital teachers who have great content out there for you guys to learn simple yoga. Some good hip openers. Hips actually hold emotions, if you guys didn't know that. We hold a lot of our emotion in our hips. We sit a lot in cars, in offices, and desks. So it's a great thing to work on daily. And yes, daily, you can open your hips daily. Watch, you'll feel a difference. Sometimes you'll even have an emotional reaction while performing yoga because you're opening up those centers. It's so magical, guys. Life is magical. It is so much what you create. And then we got to cleanse the space of anything negative. Let them know that it is not welcome here. I cleanse all of my tools, all of my books, all of my sound tools. Everything is cleansed before every session. Super important to release all of that stagnant energy or old energy connected to things. And on nights that I do energy work, it's definitely a grab night. And hubby knows it. He also treated me to an extra special green juice